Right, it is coming up to 2:30 in the morning. A bit of an early start for me today, but I'm going on my 5th trip of the year, my 2nd since lockdown started, so I'm really excited. I'm going to take you guys with me. But yeah, I've just got the short matter of a drive to Manchester Airport now, and then we'll pick up from there. I know it's like 3:30 in the morning, but I've never seen Manchester Airport as quiet as this. Last time I was in this terminal, I'm not sure where I would be flying to. But I mean, this is my first long haul trip of the year. Usually it's short haul trips go from Terminal 3, which is the last terminal I went from when I flew through here, and it's just like night and day. It's just like literally look at it, it's just completely dead. And yeah, I've gone for this face covering today because I thought I'm flying to Mexico City. I've got about an hour and a half flight to Frankfurt, then a change planes, head back across to Mexico City, which is about 12 hours. I thought wearing like a face mask that sits on my ears is going to be a pain doing that all day. You know, for a long travel day like this, you want something a bit comfortable, so I thought it's not really much strain on anything. We'll see how we get on. I've got spares in my bag. I can mix it up if I want a regular face mask on. But yeah, just go with this for now. See how we fare. So Terminal 1 Manchester Airport, usually this is full of people, and as you can see, just empty almost. I mean, there's a few people knocking around, and to be fair, after I checked in, there was like a flight that had a massive queue waiting to check the suitcases in. But like, mate, if I'd have been here about a year ago, this, lights on, would have been all open. What can you say? Just had to change my face mask to this because the one I was wearing before, they said I can wear it in the airport but not to board the plane. No idea why. If you do know, let me know in the comments. But yeah, new mask for the flight. In addition to hand sanitizer stations, mandatory mask wearing and rules concerning non-passengers entering the terminal buildings, another safety provision at Manchester are these perspex screens at the gate, which is supposed to be a barrier between you and the mask wearing staff.
Yeah, no problem. Cheers, thank you.
Thank you. And after my boarding pass was scanned and a quick passport check, it was time to get on the plane. Just completed boarding. I've got all roads to myself, even the other side's free. The plane smells of disinfectant, so it actually smells like it's clean, and they've been giving us these as we come on board, so obviously taking the hygiene seriously, and obviously due to lack of demand, all this space, I'm hoping that it's the same on the flight to Mexico. It takes like 12 hours. This is only a short hop over to Frankfurt. We've got about 5 hours here, so go through some sort of passport control, I guess, and find somewhere to maybe get me head down for a couple of hours because I'm absolutely knackered. And then yeah, we'll be flying on to Mexico City. Last year, when you take passenger numbers into account, this was the world's 15th busiest airport, and now there's just hardly anyone here. I mean, one of the reasons it's so big is because it's a hub for Lufthansa, who I'm flying with today. It's somewhere people fly to not just to visit Frankfurt, but to fly on to other places all across the world, and just to see it like this is just mind-boggling. Like, obviously I'm not shocked that it's not busy, but just to actually see it in person, an airport as big as this, it's just absolutely mad.
Going on an absolute unit of a plane. I actually can't wait. I don't think I've been on a plane this big before. Been on an Airbus A380, but never one of these bad boys. Sorted, ready to go.
Just arrived in Mexico City, need to find a toilet and then a taxi, and then I'll fill you in with all the procedures I've just had to go through in order to get into the country. Yes.
Gate number 9. No, this is me, this is for you.
Okay. Which way?
This way, gate number 9.
9. Right, taxi tickets sorted there, let's go. So yeah, in here, basically I think you're supposed to, if you're getting a taxi, you can get an Uber, but it's probably easier to just go to one of those booths behind us. They'll direct you to a gate, you give your ticket to the driver, and then you just get in whatever taxi they tell you to. Just as a price comparison, my hotel quoted me 600 Mexican pesos for a taxi, to organise a taxi to pick me up at the airport. Just got one there, dead easy, 247. So, well worth just getting one here, much cheaper. That's why we just wait, getting one of these yellow cabs, and then we're off to the big city. Can't wait. Just started to take my hoodie off. I've been freezing all day. I've just started to take my hoodie off because it's so hot here. I think it's 25 degrees outside, even in the airport it's a bit cooler. But as soon as I come out those doors, humidity just hit me. Gracias. Oh, this one. Sorry. Thank you. All right. Oh. Ah, thank you. This room is nice though. This is decent. Wait, where's the light? This one. Gotta be a light in it. Oh, yeah, some nice. Don't know where the light for this is, but some shower. And yeah, oh my god, what a day. It is now currently local time 3:26. It's 9:30, so 9:30, 3 o'clock at home. I started travelling about 2:30 this morning. It's now 3:30 UK time. Local time over here is 9:30. Oh my god, 25 hours. It's been one hell of a long day. I drove to Manchester Airport. We flew Manchester to Frankfurt. Frankfurt on 2. I was in Frankfurt for about 4 hours, I think, and then a 12-hour flight here to Mexico City. Couldn't land straight away because there was a thunderstorm going on, so we had to circle around for about half an hour. Landed, then went through all the rigmarole of getting through customs, picking up luggage. Got me taxi, finally got to the hotel, and oh my god, it's so good to get that mask off. I probably had the mask off in total for about 10-15 minutes in the last 25 hours. It would have been longer, but when they were serving the main meal on the plane before, I fell asleep and I woke up as they were packing it all away. So I didn't really have much time to take my mask off other than the little snack we got towards the end of the flight. Now, firstly, I've come here to Mexico because it's one of the very few countries you can come to as a British tourist at the moment where you don't need a test on arrival, or you don't need to have taken a negative test before you even set off. So with the state of testing in the UK at the moment, you've either got to pay a load to get a test, or you've got to get tested on the NHS. You could be waiting ages, you might not get your results in time, and then your holiday's ruined anyway. Also, if you get a test, you could test positive. Now, I could have coronavirus and be asymptomatic. I literally don't know. Chances are I don't have it, but taking a test, you're always giving yourself that little opportunity that your holiday is going to be spent in quarantine if you have to take a test on arrival. Fortunately, I don't here in Mexico. All you really have to do is take like a coronavirus questionnaire, just asking you if you've been in contact with anyone, or you've had any symptoms, and you just print off the QR code that it generates after you've completed the questionnaire, just hand it into the staff at border control when you're coming through. Now, as I got off the plane before, you come out of the plane, the way they disembark the aircraft, they do it sections at a time, so not everyone's pouring out at once, so everyone has to stay seated until their row is called, and then they can get up, get the things out their overhead locker and exit the plane. You then go down the air bridge, and as you come out off the air bridge into the airport, your temperature's taken. So the guy just scanned my neck. Now, I didn't film anything past this point because you weren't allowed cameras, you weren't supposed to have your phones out, so I thought I better not risk it. I do want to make sure I get into this country. So after that, we then queued up, just like normal border control. We had our landing cards where you just kind of fill out the information about our trip. I think that's fairly standard, even pre-coronavirus. Hand in your passport, give them your boarding pass, and then this coronavirus questionnaire QR code. The only problem with that was they had about 4 staff on. We were on a massive jumbo jet, and then we had another plane landing at the same time as us, so it took about an hour to just clear customs. So that took quite a while, but the actual going up to the desk was pretty easy. They just wanted to make sure, you were the person on your passport photo, so you had to stand back behind the red line whilst you took your mask off, and they looked at your face and matched it to the passport. After that, you go through, collect your bags, and as you're waiting to go through like another bit of security before you come out, you've got to put your suitcases through another scanner on the Mexican side just before you exit. There's like a sniffer dog going up and down. Now, I don't know if that is for just like drugs or explosives, but I've seen news reports that they might be using dogs to sniff out coronavirus, so I don't know whether that was a coronavirus dog, but they did have a sniffer dog there, so maybe that's an extra measure they're going for. But if I'm being honest, it was dead simple, dead straightforward. A bit of waiting around, but I'm here. I'm in my first new country of the year. I was hoping to hit at least 80 countries this year. Unfortunately, it looks like it's only going to be 74 because this is my 74th country. But I'm just excited to be in a different country on a different continent. And although it's late now, I'm gonna go out, maybe grab a bit of food. I need some water to like brush my teeth if I want to drink and stuff like that. and then yeah, gonna hit the hay, get up early tomorrow morning and really make the most of the day. I need my sleep. I'm gonna sleep well tonight after a long day of travel. I did get bits of sleep on the plane, but it's never good quality, is it? Like, the most sanitising cling film, the stuff like the remote control, hairdryer as well, just a little extra touch. Just another thing as well, give you all your toiletries in like a bag like this now. So I just got this on the front desk. Let's open it up and see what's inside. Get into the bin. Yeah, so just all kinds of toiletries in here, a couple of bottles of water, pen and paper, that's handy. Coffee kit, but I don't drink coffee. Cups, oh sugar, cups. And then a washcloth, I think, or a shoe cleaner, because you always need one of them. Soap, just a load of toiletries. So they're doing that obviously now because they don't just want to provide one bottle for several people to use. They're obviously going for the approach of just small toiletries, giving to everyone separately. I suppose that helps prevent the spread of corona. After that, I headed to bed to get some much needed sleep. I know this may not have been the most exciting vlog ever, but I just thought it might be of interest to show you what it's like to travel long haul during the coronavirus pandemic. Starting next week, I'll be showing you all the cool stuff that Mexico City has to offer, so hit that subscribe button and make sure that you're notified when it goes live. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.